MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Pops this one up. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Gurriel has it, and it's a quick out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1. Up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count is 1-2 now. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. All
right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His career line against Roark up until this point. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He's taken him deep once. In there, strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Gio Urshela is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rowdy Tellez. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's quickly 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And he lays off for ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Line towards center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Now the pitch.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. One left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. Now a hard liner, but foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
And with one swing of the bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter,
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
The count now at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. No hits to this point. The pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Bo Bichette is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One strike now from Cole. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So we got him looking there. Kyle Higashioka becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
0-2, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
Now batter, center field.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball, up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball, down and away.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
What do you got?
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter is 8. Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman,
Now here it comes.
number 29.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point after that knock. That's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1, and he fouls this one off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 3-1. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Torres has it, and there's one away. Here's Randall Grichuk.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's it.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Again, another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
LeMahieu for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Gurriel is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw tonight.
Anthony Bass comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
One out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Shaw has it. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, very rarely do we see pitchers get into the ninth inning in this modern day baseball Terrific effort getting into the ninth. Outstanding effort on his part. Now it's up to his teammates to score some runs so they can pull out a win in this one.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Roark pitches well enough to get the W. Garrett Cole pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.